Hi to all my Gentle Fit friends. Today we are going to be working on knees and leg strength. Many of you have expressed to me that you've got, tender, swollen, painful knees, but after doing these classes you're already starting to feel that it's making a difference and they're feeling better. So let's keep it going. Let's just start by extending. So these holds are helpful for strengthening your muscles without doing a lot of repetitions that might be causing further irritation, and tuck it underneath. Maybe lift your knee up a little bit so you can get a nice squeeze. You can point and flex. Good, and sit up nice and tall. You can even hang on to the seat. Exhale. Pull your stomach in. We can sit at the front edge of the chair and have it a little lower. Lift that knee up, point, and squeeze. Imagine there's a tennis ball behind your knee. Exhale. We'll do this low one again. And then pull it back. Good. Pull in your stomach, and we'll switch sides. So extend, squeezing. Pulling your toes towards you will help you tighten this quadricep. Good. Many times where we think the pain is, it's not really necessary from a bad knee or a bad shoulder. It's surrounding tissues and ligaments that aren't keeping up in strength with the surrounding bigger movers. Not all the time, but it's worth giving it a try. These simple, natural ways are free. Extend and pull back. And you can do them more at home than just when I suggested in class. All right, let's switch sides. Extend a little higher this time, pulling the toes and pointing. Pull and point. Your feet are getting a little bit of a workout as well. And pull it under. Good. If you drop your knee, you might get a Charlie horse in the foot. You can avoid that by just keeping the knee up a little higher. And squeezing. Pull that heel towards you. And we'll do the other side. So about knee height if you can. Extend and lift the knee and squeeze that imaginary tennis ball. Extend. Pull. Extend. Our muscles want to be strong. When they get weak, they hurt. So it can be quite surprising to do a contracting exercise and find how wonderful it feels. That's a really good clue that those are moves you need to do. All right, let's lift up your leg and see if you can wrap your hand around your shin somewhere. Good. And now the goal would be to try to extend your leg, but you can't because you're hanging on to it. All right, so extend. Pull in your stomach. That'll help you get a little bit more leverage. And relax. Now, if you're starting out with pretty tender knees, go at a little less effort. Okay, ready? And go. You might feel that it's doing something, and as long as it's not a knife pain, then you're all set. And just modify how much force you put through it. All right? Inhale, exhale, extend. And relax. Inhale. And go. Trying to stretch, stretch, stretch. It's more about doing it for 10 seconds, not doing it with all your energy. Let's do the other side again. Okay, maybe lower the knee a little bit this time. You can always modify with a band or a towel if grabbing your leg is too hard or grabbing your pant leg. Okay, you're ready? So try to stretch that foot towards the floor. Your hands are resisting. Press, 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 and release. Good, inhale. Letting the leg drop. And try to push the ankle and foot towards the floor. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Pull in your stomach and release. Good. Let's lift, 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 and relax. Other side, extend and use your stomach. Lift, 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 and lift. Let's line that heel up with your chair leg, right at the bottom to start. Okay, and try to get your knee in line. I would prefer not that you don't have your knee on the inside of your foot like that. Okay, line the knee up with your ankle. You can pull on the seat for a little more leverage and pull. So you're pulling that heel against the chair leg. About 50% strength. Pull, pull, pull. Well, go a little lighter if you get some sort of a twinge you don't enjoy. Relax. Doing these regularly, you'll find that those twinges will reduce and it'll start to feel better and better. Inhale, exhale. Press the heel into the chair leg. Use your stomach muscles. Don't forget to breathe for about 10 seconds and relax. A little higher up the chair leg. Ready? And press the foot. Press, press, press. Squeeze the back of your leg. That's your hamstrings. Flex your foot if that helps. Release. Good. The other one. About halfway up. You can flex the foot and pull. Pull on the bottom of the chair. Pull the stomach in. You should feel the back of your legs contracting, even if it's just a little. Release. Good job. All right, I feel it quite a bit on the quadriceps too. All right, a little higher. Ready? And pull, pull. You might have to really lean into it. Pull, pull, pull. Relax. That one's harder, isn't it? Get your hip flexor. Brutal, yeah, we're all feeling it in our hip flexors. That's not necessarily bad. We'll stretch them afterwards. Ready? Open your knee a little bit, Linda. Good, so it's in line with your ankle. And pull, pull. Good, pull your stomachs in, kind of lean into it. Breathe, relax. Whew, extend. Other leg, extend. Now, even though we all do way too much sitting, these exercises are really handy, even though we're sitting to do them. The chair is just a really great tool. All right, let's stretch some of those muscles we just worked. Good, inhale. As we do this, we're doing it with a flat back. If you find you're letting your shoulders round and your chest come in, I'd ask that you lift through your chest and kind of reach long with your spine. And you're probably thinking, but I can't move forward when I do that. That's okay. The point is to stretch the hamstring. Inhale, exhale. You might have to do up to maybe 10 repetitions with this breathing to help you get a little bit more forward movement. You could be tight in your upper back, your mid back, your low back, or all of the above. Inhale, exhale. You might be feeling it in your foot and calf. Good. Trying to narrow tightness or weakness to one muscle is kind of counterproductive. We really need to work in a global fashion to your whole body, because that's how you move throughout your day. You don't just move your arm or your shoulder or your neck or your leg. You move as a unit. So inhale, exhale. All right, and let's, instead of lifting through the chin, let's try to make your neck neutral with your spine, meaning we're not lowering and dropping the head, and we're not arching the neck. All right. We'll turn a little bit towards your right so that we can stretch this quad and the hip flexor. Okay. Let's let gravity pull that leg down. Once again, having a band can be helpful if you struggle reaching your ankle, but you can also just grip your pant leg. All right, let's release. Inhale deep. And then exhale, just gravity right now. Stick your chest out. Okay, inhale. Exhale, and this time you'll press the knee towards the floor, which will turn on many of your leg muscles. Okay, pick it up, inhale, and then you'll let gravity, then you'll press the knee and squeeze your hind end. Lift the chest and release. Good. Let's just do a little figure 4. Open and close. You can face the front if it's easier. Good. And then we'll turn to your left. Hook your arm around the back. Do the same thing over here. So start with that knee up and then slide down the furthest point of your leg that you can manage. And then I'd ask that you try to sit up, which is the first part of stretching. Put your stomach in. This is just gravity right now. Okay, inhale, release. Exhale. Once more, letting gravity pull it down, lifting through your head and chest, or at least straightening your neck up over top of your shoulders. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Gravity first, then add the press down through your knee. Sitting up again, pulling your shoulders back. Relax the neck. Okay, inhale. A little deeper, so we're gravity, then push the knee, and squeeze your butt, and lift the chest. Opening all of these hip flexors right there. And then we'll release. Scoot around and we'll cross. So this is nice if you can get your ankle above your knee, but if you can't, by all means, do it below the knee. And a couple gentle presses with the hand, and see if you can move that thigh past the center point of your body. Good. And we always start gently with lots of breathing before you attempt to go deeper. Good. All right, so let's work some of the shin. We'll work the foot and ankle, but that is going to be working the shin, which will be the bottom part of your knee. So we'll just do a few loosening circles. And as we sit here, we're not reclining. We're using our core muscles to help us sit nice and tall. So pull in your stomach and think about having your shoulders back. This is working your brain too, because it's having to do all of these operations at the same time. Nice big circles. Stomachs are in. We're still breathing. Shoulders are back. I notice that once I start thinking about one muscle, I forget about another. And before I know it, I'm hunched and my neck is all tense. So try to have a relaxed head and neck. And now we'll do some pointing. Good. We'll do it slow at first with a little extra hold. Good. And if you have access to the mirror, check yourself out in the mirror and see if your head is up directly over your neck. Now let's pull the foot. Stomach's in. Check your head. Relax the neck. And I'd like to do a bunch of these until you start to burn in your shin. So my ankle's clicking, which is not bad for me. I'm just creating some space. I twisted my ankle really badly, probably 8 years ago now. And there's probably scar tissue in there. So movement is real key, just for keeping it at bay from getting any bigger or making my ankle stiffer. Keep it going. Good. Now hold. Keep pulling. Is your stomach in? Head and neck relaxed over top of your shoulders. Shoulders pulled back. Maybe pull the chin back a little. Good. I'm leaning back, so I think I'd like to have my shoulders up over my hips so that my head doesn't have to push forward. Keep pulling. All right, point. And then quick, quick, quick. And it's always more awkward on one side than the other. Good. All right. We'll switch sides. We'll take that inventory all over again. We're sitting on the front edge of the chair. We're not reclining. We're upright, stomach's in, neck is fairly relaxed. And let's point. Point and hold. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Then we'll do a nice long pull, stretching the heel, the calf, all the way up to the back of the knee. Good. Big circles. Good. And if your hips are bothering you just from being in this position, that's not uncommon. Okay, let's go the other way. You could, stop and then join us after a little bit. Okay, and reverse. And you could also just uncross if it's just starting to get you too much. Good. Sitting up nice and tall again, stomach's in, breathing, shoulders are back, trying not to put force through your neck. Reverse. Good. And lots of pointing. Good. If you want brownie points, you can even get your heel up and get up onto the ball of your toe of your other foot. It'll be a good stretch for the toes as well as conditioning for all the foot muscles and your calf. All right, flex. Let's start by just a slow pull for a moment because this is getting kind of warm, and quicker. Pull, 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 pull. And of course, you don't have to do it with your legs crossed. You can uncross your legs. I'm doing what's comfortable for me. Pull, pull. And after a while, the brain and the muscles are tired and they won't really cooperate. So let's point again, hold, and do a few more points. Anti-trip exercises is what I call these. You want to improve your reflexes, especially when you're walking around. Maybe you're not lifting your feet up as well as you should, and you might catch a toe, but at least your reflexes will be better. It's just got a matter of training like anything else. All right. Nice. All right, a couple double heel lifts up and down. Leaning right out over those legs, putting some weight down through your legs. Heels start nice and tall. And let's try not to let your ankle go to the side. You don't want to be over your pinky toe. You want to be over the ball of the foot, that meaty pad under your big toe. Good, down and up. We're also starting to stretch your calves from this position. Lift. Let's get the toes up and then grip the mat or the floor. If you have shoes on, it just makes it really difficult to do this. Your feet cannot move in all the ways that they were meant to move, and then that just causes atrophy, sort of like going around with a cast on your arm or leg. You know what that's like when you take it off. You can't fully extend your elbow if it came above your arm, and your muscles kind of feel like rubber. And it might even hurt just because of the atrophy that's occurred. So same thing happens with our feet. Slightly forward, and let's lift and lift. So I'm lifting the front half of the foot and putting the toes down, straightening. Lift and straighten. All right, lift just the toes. The rest of your foot is down. Yeah, get the ball of the feet down. So it's just the toes. This will work your arch in your foot. All right, let's turn to your right. And we'll work on stretching the calf. So when we sit here at first, this isn't going to stretch your calf. So draw it back about halfway, all right, and then try to press the heel towards the floor. You should feel a gentle stretch down the back of your Achilles. Lift, exhale. Lift, exhale. If you're so far back that you can't get anywhere near the floor, that's too far. So you just have to move it just a little. Lift and press. Lift and press. If you get really close, you can just put a little weight down through your thigh. Okay, let's go the other way. Find that sweet spot where it's not too easy, not too hard. Good. Up and down. I'm still getting some nice crackling and loosening up, so hopefully you are too. Press and hold. So from here, we'll do a little bit more calf stretching, hip stretching. We're half on, half off the seat once more, having a nice freedom of movement of this leg. Let's start on a diagonal, not straight out to the side, not straight back, but a diagonal. And I'm pressing the inside of my foot to the floor. Let's pull the stomach in. Ready? And we'll actively press the foot down to the floor. Go. You can squeeze your bottom to help recruit more muscles. Press, 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 press. A couple of us need to turn our torso so that we don't open up through the hips. And relax. I'm trying to avoid you opening your hips because then you'll use your quads. It's these really weak side muscles I want to focus on. So when you turn your shoulders, your hips get in the best position. All right, inhale, exhale, press. Press it down. You can grab the seat if you need to. It really helps to have another point of leverage. You should be feeling the inside of your thigh. Relax. Very good. Cool. Now let's do the same leg, but push it back. Trying to find the ball of your foot, so we'll be stretching your toes. If all the way back is yet just too difficult or causing Charlie horses, then you can stick with more of the diagonal, and maybe with each class you'll get another inch around, okay, until one day you'll be like, I can get it all the way straight back. All right, extend, relax the knee, extend, pressing the heel back, relax the knee, pressing the heel back. Good, and let's go around to the other side. All right, so we'll start by extending, not out to the side, but about 45. I guess that's a 45-degree angle out from your hip, right? Who knows? Let's lift up and then press inside of the foot down. Squeeze your bottom, squeeze your thigh. If you're not sure if those muscles are working, you can push on any of your muscles and that will help you find them. Press, press, press. And remember, don't turn and look at me. Relax. Good. We'll do it again. But some of you have your hips open towards me, and so you're using your quads. So John, I'd have you turn and look away. Yep, keep looking away. Keep turning your shoulders and your torso. You can even bring your leg around a little bit more. There you go. And so think about turning those hips away. 2 hands on the chair back. Inhale. And press the foot down. Press, 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 press. Relax. Good. All right, now we will try going a little bit more behind us. Those muscles are back there even though we forget about them. Our glutes and our hamstrings and the muscles on the back of our low back, they start to hurt because we're not using them enough. Okay, extend, squeeze your bottom. This is all part of balancing your muscles from front to back, right to left. I mean balancing and mean putting them back into the original strength they were designed to have. Relax. All right, a couple circles through that leg. And open. And we'll finish up with a few get-ups to strengthen your legs. We'll do 2 legs at a time. All right, so nice and wide, preparing to get up by the very end. All right, so we'll first start by leaning out as far as you can. Do a little adjustment with your seat on the chair to pull your hips back further than you think. Reach and tentatively push through your heels. Heels should be on the floor. When you push through your heels, you use the muscles on the back of your legs, which is what we're aiming for. Okay, up and hold a little, and then down, 2, 3, pushing through your heels. We want to control every centimeter. Reach, reach, pull the stomach in. First few will burn, and then the last 100 will be easy. Inhale. Reach, reach, lift, lift. Strong body, strong stomach, long spine. Down. Reach it back with that butt. Good. Reach, reach, reach. And then you can do whatever you want with your arms. Kind of a relaxed neck. Push, push, push. Just kind of hold it here. Lift, because you want to stand eventually, okay? Lift, lift, lift. Very good. You guys did really well. I hope you enjoyed today's class and you plan on coming back and doing this class often for better leg strength. See you next time in class.